Hi. I was having a discussion just recently with a friend of mine who's more into his SEO for his blog tactics using the written word. Now, don't get me wrong, like I don't underestimate the power of the written word, especially in a well-written blog post, etc. But that's not particularly where I focus on. And as you know, as niche web video, my whole structure is behind using, not so, I've got YouTube up behind me here, but it's more so just the power of video. Look, video tells a story. It engages. So this is what it's all about today, understanding exactly that. And if you're looking for, I'm sort of talking here, the power of YouTube to be able to get an effective message in an advertising medium. Now, ads, that can be skipped, so that what it means is that you put a video advertising up there. And, like if the people that you're interested in or you're targeting don't want to know about you, well, look, obviously they just, skip the ad, so that's exactly the way you can get through material without having to pay a lot of money for it. So you're targeting in the right people, so you can put in, and you're allowed well, it's not the annotations here, but the card gives you opportunity to put in links to a website that you're recognized for or an owner of. These are the CT overlays that are allowed in the beginning of your advertising and your links, etc. So it makes it pretty easy to get that going, And the good thing about it is that you can have amazing targeting. You can target people based on, who they are, where they're located, what they're interested in, so, you can get specific keyword, with the targeting, remarketing, which is the buzzword these days, because remarketing, and especially now with more interactive, autoresponders and email list suppliers, that you can put it into a segmented list and remarket to people who, based on their actions, and paid, YouTube paid video advertising, paid advertising, just enables you to be very target specific with this. And because Google owns YouTube, you can use the AdWords system and still have a retargeting pixel that you can use, throughout your advertising campaigns with your videos as well. Now, video in its own right, has really become the online TV. That you ever look at any statistics of these days, and you see the amount that mobile phones are being used to consume information, and information being video. So that's when you've got to always remember, when you're doing your video marketing, that you need to have it with a mobile compatibility. Okay, so I mean the statistics are really quite amazing, that and the addition of video to a page with no video can increase conversions of sales by 500 to 200%. Now, that's a huge impact, if you're looking to get your message out there, and with that power of video, the credibility of TV comes along with it. When people are looking for a particular service or product, they're looking for a video rather than being trapped by a TV advertising. Okay, so with a options that you've got, we're putting a video out there now. I use PowerPoint, and I supply PowerPoint templates, so look, there's plenty of options out there that, get animated photographs, Animoto, all these type of places that give you the option to just do it yourself from a simple price, so where do you go with your video options? Well, sort of, 1 to 4 minutes for lead generation. They generally, rule of thumb is that the more expensive the item is, the longer the sales message. But if you're going to be doing video advertising, well, probably 1 minute is about what you're looking for, 90 seconds, and then there's lots of templates that you can use for using video, like the old AIDA principles: attention, interest, desire, all that sort of stuff. And then the call to action is obviously in there as well. But this puts the idea like, captivating opening statement, what you want them to do, what's in it for me, bullet points. And this is an essential thing too, is this repeated calls to action, so, if you can get that in your video, you're doing well. And what I'll continually just stress for video production or just video content market management is just the fact that these days everything really needs to be mobile. Like at 1.7.5 billion smartphones per worldwide. Basically, you've got to be in that business, so that includes just having a conventional website that, even if you're not even thinking about video marketing, you really need to have a mobile friendly website, and especially now with Google's accelerated mobile pages, so you've got a responsive element. So that's when the video just or the website itself just automatically scales, but like I'm also put together small sites that the navigation is easy. It's not so much responsive, but like as you can see, like this option here is what I tend to prefer. You'll find my niche web video site is just on that type of menu where these buttons are nice and easy to make it work. You really have to be playing that game of being mobile, and so hopefully, and of course one of the other aspects of live streaming or getting the name out there is through live streaming. YouTube makes this really easy now. There will be more live streaming abilities on Facebook, so just remember that. Look, the world's looking for video, so that's what you want to do, is get out there and be noticed with it. All right, so if you need anything that needs to be taken care of for your live streaming needs or your do-it-yourself templates, well, come and say hi, and I'm sure we can help you out. Okay, see ya.